What up, guys? Welcome back. So, we're going to be reading the. We're going to skip right ahead to the. Let's see. Where we're going to skip to. Where is it? There is, this one here. How we treat one another. So, this week's video, I'm going to be reading you guys how we treat one another. There's a one paragraph that I'm not going to read because it doesn't involve me because I'm over 18. The rest of it I will. That question answer, most likely read. I'm not really as positive. Excuse me. And then diversity, wage, and hour rules. And then I'm also going to read you guys the 2 pages I have so far, my journal right here. I got the dates messed up, but just roll with it. I'm not going to go back right now and read the dates. It says 1-2. I'm not going to go back in the calendar right now and figure that out because I'm just not going to. I thought it was 1-6 and 1-9, but it is what it is. So I'm going to guess that, and then I'm going to go and read the separation letter, which is really ridiculous and really bizarre. And then also, I'm going to also read you guys this Starbucks corrective action separation appeal application that I made because I had to get it, which I'll explain to you guys at the end of the video, so stay tuned. And without further ado, let's get started. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so how we treat one another. Consistent with our global human rights standards, Starbucks promotes equal opportunity in its hiring practices, making recruiting decisions based solely on job-related criteria, and does not use forced labor. So what does that mean? What does that mean when it says does not use forced labor and based on solely on job-related criteria? Job-related criteria is bar, warming, register. I'm going to say that again. Job-related criteria is what? Job-related criteria is what? Bar, warming, and register. Forced labor is taking out the trash, doing the dishes, and doing the floors, and also, what? Doing the drains, right? Now, doing the dishes and taking the trash is something that, yes, and like replacing the trash, that's something that needs to be done multiple times a day, but not by one single person every single shift. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be done on by multiple different partners multiple times a day, not have one person doing it all day long, right? So yeah, all partners are entitled to work in an environment that is free of harassment, bullying, and discrimination. All partners are entitled to work in an environment that is free of harassment, bullying, and discrimination. Harassment, bullying, and discrimination take many forms, including unwelcome remarks, gestures, or physical contact. The display of circulation of offense, derogatory, or sexually explicit pictures or other materials, including by email and or on the internet. Offensive or derogatory jokes, comments explicit by innuendo, verbal or physical abuse or threats. Next, we're going to read diversity and wage and hour rules. Okay, so let's go ahead and read diversity. Starbucks actively creates and promotes an environment that is inclusive of all people and their unique abilities, strengths, and differences, and promotes diversity as a strategic and competitive business advantage to the company. We respect diversity in each other, our customers and suppliers, and all others with whom we interact. Our goal is to be one of the most inclusive companies globally, working toward full equity inclusion and accessibility for those whose lives we touch. So in that second letter that I wrote to Shannon, right, I would say that, yeah, she only hired me because she was forced to, right? Because I'm LGBT and I'm disabled. But at the same time, based on why she fired me is because of that. So that's discrimination. So wage and hour rules is what we're going to read next. Okay, guys? We are committed to following all applicable wage and hour laws and regulations to help ensure that all work performed for Starbucks is compensated correctly. Partners compensated on the basis of hours worked must report and record time accurately in accordance with established local procedure. So I was started at working normal applicable hours, as in I was working on my normal, I think it was like 20 hours, right? 20 hours a week. And then as the months went on, Shannon Gonzalez only had me working like 8 hours a week. Very suspicious, right? So now we're going to read the Starbucks corrective action or separation appeal application. So I was sent this by email, PDF file, right? I tried my best to fill it out and stuff and email it. Couldn't figure all that out. As much as I am tech savvy, I decided to, email us to the UPS store because we don't have a printer here at our house anymore. Anyways, so when I'm ready to print it out, I go down. It's right down the street, literally same shopping center, and I go down there and if I need something printed out, I email it to them and they print it out, and it's just like $1 or something like that to get it printed out. So I filled it out, and then after filling it out, I asked them I had to make a copy. I had the copies for myself, and then the original that I wrote down is for them. I looked up where to send it. Send it in a PO box, Seattle, Starbucks. So hopefully it's the right spot. Send it to, because I can email it to them. This is what this is. So we are receiving, you're receiving this paperwork because you indicated that you wish to appeal. So basically, okay, so we're getting close on time here, so I'm not going to read this whole entire thing here. But, basically, I wrote down a few things. This is the appeal. Separation appeal. She lied about me. She's setting me up for failure. The next question I answered, she lied about me about everything, and I had Trent Williams and Vanessa Trujillo saying also lied about me and sent me home hours early. And then the next questions are, I was going to get back to work, and I never made racist comments, and always a nice guy and always cleaned up. I need my job back, and I need and want to be on bar, warming, and register, and rarely on cleaning tasks. Shannon, Trent, and Vanessa kept me doing cleaning tasks every week. And I wrote a copy of the separation letter is with this, so I mailed that. I had that printed out as well and put that with this. And then, have you discussed this concern with your district manager? Said no, Shannon is dangerous and scary. Her demeanor is extremely dangerous and scary. I want Shannon to be fired and banned, and banned for life. And so we're kind of close to time here because I can't make more than a 10-minute video. So I apologize for that. We're going to go ahead and make a short video next. I'm going to read the page here and then also that separation letter as well, if I didn't already. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So stay tuned.